Welcome back to this tutorial section. And in this section, we'll look at animating the character in the opposite direction. So in our previous tutorial, we looked at moving the character in the forward direction, but when you move in the opposite direction, he has no animation running for that input. And this is because when you look in the animation, the animator, and you select the blend tree, you would realize that he has movement in one direction from 0 to 1. And for inputs, we know that the horizontal value takes in the floating value from 0 to 1 in the forward direction and 0 to -1 negative in the opposite direction, the negative x direction. So what we are going to do is that we need another motion field and another animation to trigger that motion. So we'll create another motion field, and in the motion field, in the threshold, we would write -1, and that -1 value would now be the value for the opposite direction. So what we have to do now is that we select the optimized character, we select our animation timeline, and in the animation timeline, when we select the run animation, we see that he's running in the forward direction. So what we are going to do is that we'll copy this animation by pressing Ctrl C, and then we would create a new clip, and inside our animations folder we would create a run, let's say a run back. And so creating the run back animation, we will paste the animation from the run animation, and then when we start recording the first frame, we are going to flip the image towards the opposite direction, or the negative x direction. You see on the sprite render that it has a flip button or a flip radio button. So when you click the flip button, it flips the character in the opposite direction, and that's basically it for this animation. So in the animator, when you click the blend tree, we are going to assign the run back, and that should be it. So when you press play, he runs in the forward direction. When you press E, he runs in the negative direction. That's basically it for this tutorial. Now, next tutorial, we'll look at facing the direction in which he's running, so that when he stops, he's still facing the direction. Realize that when he's running and he stops in the forward direction, it moves back to the ideal state, which is in the forward direction. And when you are running back to it, still moves back. We would also fix the slight gliding when you are moving. But until then, happy coding.